Okay. Oke, so hello, selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, selamat malam. Buat kalian nonton video ini, welcome to my stream. Hello, Rajas, hello. Hello, what's up? Yep, I just started the stream. Everything is good. How about you? What? How are you doing? Okay, so the last time we played this is this one. We're on day 2, I guess. Yeah, we were looking for a job here. Let's see who will steal our wallet this time. Yep. Let's see if something bad will happen to us this time, huh? Well, I guess I do have to think of the realities like that, but I have enough for expenses, so you needn't worry. Ah, she's so kind. You don't need to do that. I wouldn't want you to do that much for me. Pretty fun, I guess. That's good to hear. I like her Kansai band here. Oh, actually, I like generally Kansai band because they sound like a different accent. Well, they are a different accent though. Thanks, but I'm still gonna try finding something myself. I was going to do some hunting after this. After filling my belly with food at Asahiya, I thank Akane and the staff, then take my leave. Who's that? Somebody's calling like that. Wait, something's wrong. Oh. That's her dad. I think these games can help you in learning English. Actually, I think I'm learning Japanese and English in this kind of games. Because I'm learning like English phrases, new English phrases or expressions. And here I'm learning Kansai band too. So that's the dad. She's fast in helping us. Can't see the game. What? What do you mean you can't see the game? Wait, hang on. I thought I already shared it. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Where is... Huh? Weird, I cannot find... Oh, here it is. Okay, you should be able to see the game now. That's weird. I remember that I already streamed it, like... I already did this. Screen sharing the game. I don't know why it immediately gone. Seems like they are in a tough position. Now I can see it. Okay, good. Maybe they are in season right now, so it's a busy time for everyone.
まあ少し考えてみようか。そやかてあまり期待せんようにな。
Can you see the chat in the game stream? I'm not sure if you can see it. You should be able to see the chat. Let me know if you have any problem with it.
ありがとうお父さん。
Uh-huh. That is kinda a kind guy. I saw your video of Berkata mates yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking of making like a compilation or highlights. Kinda wanna make a funny one, but I ended up making some mate videos. Yeah, I can see the chat. Okay, that's great. If something's wrong, let me know,
えらい落ち込んではるみたいやけど。
because I cannot tell from here. While I'm thinking about my afternoon plans over lunch, Ken comes in carrying a tray. Oh Ken, sorry, you came to check on me even though you're busy with work, didn't you? Are you here to clear up the plates? I'll help.
ああ、それもあるけど、私も休憩しよう思ってな。君は初めてやないか、お抹茶。
Matcha. I've drank like matcha flavored tea here, but I'm not sure if matcha flavored tea that they sell at supermarkets are like genuine matcha taste. I heard it's a much more bitter version of green tea. So much so that you have to drink it together with sweets, right? The ninja appeared, yes.
そこまでやないよ。慣れてへんと苦く感じるやろうけど、和菓子の甘さと中和されてちょうどええほろ苦さになるんや。
So the sweets actually enhance the flavor, huh?
私はな、お茶は人生のようなもんや思ってる。
Life? We're talking about tea here, right?
人生も最初から甘ないやろ。この抹茶みたいに苦い経験して、それを中和させる方法を見つけて楽しむんや。人生も似たようなもんやないかな。
Yep, that sounds like it. Well, when he puts it like that, I kinda get it. Ken has a real knack for Japanese philosophy.
気長にやる言うてたけど、君自身も気づかへんほど心に焦りが出てるようやな。今日はせっかくのええ天気なんやから、部屋に閉じこもっとらんと、どこぞ観光にでも出かけてみたらどうや。
Sightseeing?
幸いこの京都はぎょうさん観光地があるさかい、気になった場所に行ってみたら新しい道開けたりするかもしれへんよ。
I think Japanese dubbers are really good at their job. Yeah, I think so too. Like, they're professionals, even though I'm not sure how big the budget for this game is, but the voice actors are really great. And they're fully voiced to all the characters.
茶道の道には一期一会いう言葉があるんや。一生にただ一度だけ出会うこと。引きこもってたら何者とも出会えへん思うな。
He's right. His words are mysterious, while the contents are preachy. I don't feel like he's lecturing me. Instead, I get the feeling I'm receiving gentle advice, and I decide to do as he says. You're right. Like you said, I'll go out and get some fresh air. There's actually somewhere I want to go anyway. Strangely, it feels as though a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. It reminds me of the phrase, "Care killed the cat," and I wonder if my mental state has been having a deep effect on my body.
そうや、さっきあかねちゃんが来てたな。ほんで、もう一人女性から電話があったんや。確かまどかさん言うてはったな。
Huh, both of them? I'm popular. Akane and Madoka?
一人で出かけるんも寂しいやろうし、どっちか外で見る言うのはどうや？
What should I do? We can either invite Akane or Madoka or go alone. Okay, we chose Akane earlier, so this time let's go with Madoka. Then maybe I'll go out with Madoka.
わかった。そやけど、さすがジミーさんのお孫さんやな。来日して2日で2人の女性を虜にするやな。
Granddad, what did you do in Japan? Madoka is stalking us. Maybe, or maybe she's just trying to be helpful. That's not how it is. Don't tease me, Ken.
冗談や冗談。ほんなら京都をゆるりと堪能してきておくれやす。
Wait, there's no text. What? There was a bit bug. I arrive at our arranged meeting point, and within 5 minutes of waiting, a familiar figure with a side ponytail approaches.
お待たせし
Wait, what happened? What happened? Okay, the game just stopped. What happened? Hang on, let me restart the game. Please wait. Hang on, let me do that. Let me stream again. Yep. I think Granddad is a pervert. I'm starting to think so too. Anyway, the game is now loaded and we're going to continue. Can we skip this? Oh, we can. The text is a bit different color, huh?
お父さん
Now it's kind of bluish.
おいおいどないしたんや。
Maybe that's
あるんやから
the sign that the text is already... Okay, we're gonna skip only the red sentences, not all of them. So if we've seen this dialogue, the text is gonna be different color. And we can skip it.
茶道の道には
Okay. Oh, so if you see the choices now, invite Madoka is now black. It's indicating that we've selected this one before. Well, now we're going to select this one again.
冗談や冗談。
Okay, let's see if the game breaks again or is it clear this time?
お待たせしました
It's clear this time. I'm sorry to call you out all of a sudden. Actually, I was wanting to go to Kiyomizudera. Will you be okay with that?
はい大丈夫ですよむしろあなたから電話をいただけてよかったです少し一人でいたくなかったので
Huh. You don't want to be alone? Why? I hope it's nothing bad. Huh, did something happen? Madoka's expression is extremely fearful and I'm quite, no, very worried.
いえ何でもありません気にしないでください清水寺ですよねこっちですよ
Okay, if you say it's nothing, then I'm gonna assume it's nothing. Who's this guy? That's it. That's the only thing we see about him. This view really is something else. I heard there's a phrase to jump from the stage at Kiyomizudera. There's a phrase like that.
はい思い切って大きな決断をするという意味ですよほど切羽詰まった状況の時に使われる言葉みたいですよ
I hope they don't actually jump from here. Seems dangerous. A do or die situation, huh? I guess I haven't yet made a decision that would be like taking a plunge off the stage here. That guy is suspicious. Yeah, it's like maybe he's following Madoka. Maybe. Just a hunch though. As we're talking about it, a bit of trivia occurs to me. Madoka is always teaching me things, so it might be nice for me to teach her something for a change. Although it's all second-hand knowledge from Grams. With a silent thanks to my grandfather, I tell Madoka the trivia I know relating to the stage at Kiyomizudera. By the way, have you heard the phrase shoot Niagara?
ナイアガラですか？あの滝の？
Yes, that one. Yeah, that's it. It also means to take the plunge with a big decision.
へえ、日本と同じで大きな決断をするときって高いところから飛び降りるって例えるんですね。
Yeah, although this one's a bit different, the phrase shoot Niagara was actually created as the English translation for jumping from the stage at Kiyomizudera.
そうなんですか。じゃあ似てて当然ですね。
Madoka sounds a little impressed as she smiles brightly at me.
同じような言葉でも言い方が違うと全然別の意味に聞こえますね。私、ナイアガラの滝を見たこともないですし。
Really? Maybe I should take you there. Really? Actually, neither have I.
そうなんですね。それじゃ次は。
すみません。ちょっといいですか？
That guy from before. And who might you be? Sure, what is it? Oh, he's talking to me. I thought he's talking to Madoka.
申し訳ないんですけど、写真を撮ってもらえませんか？
Oh, taking pictures? Sure. You must be a tourist, huh? Madoka's a little bit troubled. No problem. Let's see. I press here.
はい、そこで大丈夫です。せっかく清水寺に来たんだし、この景色を写真に収めておきたくて。
Yeah, I know the feeling. Okay, is from here okay?
はい。よろしくお願いします。
As I'm taking the photo, something feels off. I realize it's because, for some reason, the man's gaze is focused on Madoka. Why? I wonder if he's an acquaintance of Madoka's? No, but why would they pretend they didn't know each other? Yep. Doubts surface in my mind, but I go ahead and take the photo as he had asked.
ありがとうございます。おかげでいい写真になりました。それじゃあ、お互い京都を楽しみましょう。
For now, he doesn't do anything suspicious. If he's following Madoka, he's letting Madoka know about it. The man flashes me an affable smile, then disappears into the crowd of people. Madoka, are you okay? You don't look so good. Is it too crowded for you?
いえ、なんでもありませんよ。本当になんでもないですから。
Is it really okay, Madoka? If you say it in that tone, I'm gonna be suspicious. Even as she insists, her tone is growing more and more miserable.
今日はこれで失礼してもいいですか？やっぱりちょっと体調が悪いみたいで。
Of course. I'm sorry to drag you out here when you're not feeling well.
いえ、気にしないでください。あなたが泊まっている場所の近くまで行った方がいいですよね。
No, I can find my way back from here. More importantly, you should go home and rest.
ありがとうございます。
Maybe I should have walked her back, but I don't want to be overly intrusive. I hope she feels better soon. As I gaze after Madoka's retreating back, I feel a strange sense of unease. Maybe you should walk her back.
なんでまどかさんはあんな外人と。しかも今日だけじゃなくて昨日も会っていた。
So he knew Madoka.
まどかさんは僕がいるのに、僕はこんなにまどかさんのことが好きなのに。
Okay, so this guy is the stalker. This guy is stalking Madoka. The man realizes he's been clenching his fist so hard his nails have bitten into the soft flesh of his palms.
そうか、そういうことか。だからまどかさんはあんな外人と一緒にいたんだ。
Because she's insecure, she probably wanted to test his feelings. That's why she met with another man. She was trying to test him.
可愛いことをしてくれるな。不安になんかならなくてもいいのに。僕はまどかさんだけが好きなんだから。
Okay, he is a stalker and a yandere at the same time. He pulls out his cell phone and gazes at the photo of Madoka on the background. The story is become thrilling, interesting. Yep, we find someone who might be an antagonist in the story. She smiles out at him like an angel, and just seeing the picture causes a smile to spread across his face.
心配しないで、まどかさん。僕はあなただけが好きなんだから。だから、もうあんな男とは会わないでよ。
Madoka should have called the police. Alright, I've definitely gotta find a job tomorrow. I have a little bit of a leeway, but my money is still disappearing. I muttered to myself, trying to dispel the oddly fretful mood I'm in after I'm done sightseeing for the day. Glancing down at my cell phone, I see that the light indicating an unread message is flashing. Oh. A message from Mom? I open up the message and find that it's telling me to come back home soon. Go home, huh? Whether I stay or go, I guess either way, it's up to me. What should I do? I feel like there are still things I have to do here, but I also have doubts about whether I should stay in a country where I'm a foreigner. Akane, Madoka. I'm worried about Madoka. I can't put my finger on what's wrong, but I can't shake the feeling that she's struggling with something too. She's been a big help to me, so maybe tomorrow I'll ask her to talk to me about what's bothering her. After murmuring that to myself, I slowly close my eyes. And we fall asleep. Day 3. Do you follow Saki Ashizawa? Oh, Ashizawa Saki, you mean? Yes, I know her. Yes, I follow her. I follow her on Twitter, and I also keep up to date with her cover songs. She's a great singer, huh? The next day, I'm sipping at my tea alone in the cafe where I've arranged to meet Madoka. She's late. Before I know it, it's already half an hour past our appointed meeting time. I wonder if something came up. But considering her personality, if something came up, and she couldn't make it, I'm sure that she would have called or messaged right away. Although we've only known each other for a few days, so I guess I don't really know what kind of person she is. Just as I'm thinking this, a flustered looking Madoka comes rushing over to me.
遅くなってすみません。
Hey, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. Is this not a good time for you? If you're busy, then we can reschedule.
いえ、忙しいとかそういうんじゃないんです。
Really? After saying this, she lapses into silence. So there's another problem that is not making her busy but making her late. Cue the stalker. Should I ask her if something happened? But judging from her demeanor, she doesn't seem to want me to pry. In the end, while I'm thinking it over, Madoka orders her drink, and I lose my chance to ask her.
今日は何から始めましょうか。何かご希望はありますか？
Start? What do you mean? What do you want to start? Let's see. I think for a moment. I wouldn't mind sitting and chatting here, but I'm concerned about how strangely Madoka is acting. Perhaps it would be better to take her out for a breath of fresh air. Well, actually, I just want to go out somewhere with her, but that's irrelevant. Forcing a lid on the thoughts surfacing within me, I suggest that we go out somewhere. I like to see the Heian Shrine. Have you been?
ああ、平安神宮ですか。頻繁じゃないですけど、何度か行ったことありますよ。桜の名所として知られているみたいですね。
Cherry blossoms, huh? Is it in season right now?
ライトアップもされて、池に映るしだれ桜がまた見事なんですよ。
Oh, I've never seen it, so I can't really imagine it, but it sounds beautiful. If it can get the composed Madoka so excited, then it must truly be a sight to behold.
きっとあの景色を見たら感動すると思いますよ。
It's that spectacular? Hearing you talk about it like that makes me kind of disappointed cherry blossom season is already over. It's over.
特にこの京都は桜の名所が多いんです。紅葉の名所として知られる場所も多いんですけどね。
Although right now it's summer, so we can't see either of them. Is there anything that we can experience in summer? There's no beach here. Madoka?
あ、すみません。何でしょうか。
I was wondering if there is anything we can experience in summer.
そうでしたね。
She seems flustered, as though she's only half paying attention. Are you okay? She falls silent again, and concerned, I speak up cautiously.
すみません。ちょっとぼんやりしていて。
She responds apologetically, but doesn't carry on the conversation. Madoka, is something wrong? You've been acting strangely since you got here. If you're not feeling well, why don't we call it a day? Or maybe you can ask her the details, if she wants to answer it, of course. She averts her eyes, her expression troubled. Something really is in her mind. I wonder if I pushed too hard, but if she is in trouble, I just want to help. Oh, but maybe it's none of my business. As I watch her unnatural behavior, I silently wrestle over what I should do.
気にしないでください。ちょっといろいろあって。あ、でも大丈夫ですから。
I brought it up because you don't look fine. If you're in trouble, I want to help. So, if there's something, I'd like for you to talk to me about it.
そうですか。じゃあ、
Okay, she finally opens up. She trails off and lowers her eyes to the table, deep in thought. I think Aizen can make her talk, that's sure. Yeah, but we're not gonna like how he does it. Aizen's gonna do whatever it takes. After sitting there miserably for a while, she finally looks up at me as though she's resolved something.
出会ったばかりのあなたにこんなことを言うのは気が引けるんですけど、ちょっと相談に乗ってほしくて。
I am. Go ahead. From her expression, I can tell that it's not something easy to talk about.
ここではちょっと言えないので、喫茶店を出た後、そうですね、平安神宮に行きませんか。そこでお話しします。
Okay, so she can talk at Heian Shrine. The Heian Shrine. The Heian Shrine? Sure. Although I don't know why we need to go somewhere else. If that's what Madoka wants, that's what we'll do. She still looks troubled. She's trembling. Her hands, clenched into fists atop the table, are shaking slightly. It's summer, so surely she can't be shivering from cold. What on earth happened to her? She's usually so composed, but right now, it seems to me that Madoka is afraid of something. I hope it's something I can help with. Oh, this is... Whoa! This red building is like super solemn and mystical. So this is the Heian Shrine, huh? Let me quick save. I'm starting to think that she murdered someone. No way. If she murdered someone, then, well, it's gonna be more serious than what she looks like. Like, if she murdered someone, she's gonna be running away. Seeing the Heian Shrine for the first time, I got a little carried away. I can't help but feel a surge inside me at this atmospheric and uniquely Japanese sight.
気に入ってくれてよかったです。さっきも言った通り、平安神宮の一番の見どころは桜ですけど、春夏秋冬、違う雰囲気を感じられるんですよ。
I bet she's right about that. This scene beneath a clear blue sky scattered with fluffy white clouds is somehow invigorating. Sorry, I said I'd listen to your problem, but here I am getting all carried away.
いえ、外国の方が日本を気に入ってくれるのは私も嬉しいですから。
I'm glad I can make you happy. Anyway, more importantly, what did you want to talk about? It's kind of crowded here. Maybe the cafe would have been better. I say it completely innocently, but a shadow immediately falls across Madoka's face.
いいんです。人の多い場所の方がいいので。
It's better if there are more people around. Oh, it's kind of weird. Hang on a second, I want to drink. The connection is pretty good tonight, so I'm guessing we're not gonna have any connection issues like yesterday. Really?
はい。
After that short answer, she falls silent again, as though still debating with herself. I guess it's something that she really doesn't want to talk about. If that's the case, then she should talk to someone about it all the more. Confirming my determination, I try once more to get her to speak. Madoka?
ごめんなさい。
Okay, so what is it? She takes a deep breath, then, in a tiny voice, she utters a few short words. Okay, this is it. What is it? What is it?
ストーカーです。
Yes. It's that guy. That guy's the problem. Stalker? Her voice had been barely audible, and I reflexively repeat the word back. She nods once, then lapses back into silence. Is she talking about the kind of stalker who develops one-sided feelings and starts following around and harassing the object of their affections? Our suspicion is correct. That guy is a stalker and he is bothering Madoka.
今日も待ち伏せされていて、それで遅れちゃって。すみません。
We were right. We are better than Detective Conan. Hey, at least we don't have to put someone to sleep in order to solve our case. By now, her voice is barely more than a squeak. I see. You don't need to apologize, but a stalker, huh? I don't want to ask, but is he here right now? She answers my question with a weak nod. Feeling a chill go up my spine, I look around our surroundings. But why would you be the victim of this?
最初、駅のホームで告白されたんです。
Oh,
けど、全然知らない人だったし、なんだか怖くて、私は断ったんですけど。
so it was a total stranger? I don't why people turned out like that. It's scary. Yeah, I don't understand either. And it seems like he is a total stranger to her. Not even a classmate, not even in the same school. She never seen him before.
ストーカーされて、毎日ひどくなるばかりで。
I can't even imagine how scary that must be. She goes on, haltingly, her delicate shoulders trembling. Who is this guy?
あなたも会ったことあります。
What? All I can do is blink at the unexpected words.
昨日、写真を撮ってくれと言われた人。あの人がストーカーしてくる人なんです。
That guy? If it's the same person I'm thinking of, he had seemed like a completely ordinary guy. But I'm sure Madoka wouldn't lie about this. There are people in every country who look normal, but are actually scary. I glance around surreptitiously. Ah, there he is. When I do, I see the man from yesterday standing a short distance from us. And what's more, he's glaring at us, no, at me, with a terrifying expression. Madoka, do you know this man's name?
はい、金子壮太さんというらしくて。けど、どうしてあの人の名前を聞くんですか？
Just in case. I'm sure the way the police handle these things is different, depending on whether or not they know the person's name. Wait, of course! The police! Why don't you go to the police? Madoka shakes her head sadly at my suggestion.
警察には何度か相談に行ったんですけど、
Huh?
私自身に被害が出ていないから注意をするのも厳しいと言われました。
So the police cannot do anything if the guy hasn't done any crime. He's just following her, and for the police, that's not crime enough, huh?
それに相手を下手に刺激して逆上させると傷害事件になるかもしれないから今は様子を見ておくようにと言われて。
Is that really how it is in Japan? Well, I'm sure if that guy takes a dirty picture of Madoka, then the police could arrest him. But I think so far he hasn't done that, so Madoka cannot even report him. Huh? No way. By the time something happens, it's already too late. Back in my country, we have strict anti-stalking laws, but I'm reminded once again of the differences between countries. Oh, come on, the guy is dangerous. Stalking is crime. I agree. But I don't know if just following people can be arrested in Japan. A different country means different cultures and laws. I knew that, but I never imagined the approach to crimes would be so different. Now that this has happened,
あなたには関係ないことですしあまり気にしなくていいですよ。突然こんな話をしてしまって本当にすみません。やっぱり今日の話は忘れてください。
the way she's smiling at me makes my heart ache, and before I know it, I've unconsciously clasped hold of her hand. Ooh, what are we doing?
あの
Madoka, let's go get lunch.
ご飯
She's kinda surprised. She blinks at me and repeats the word, probably not having expected to hear it. Maybe they could set a trap for him to stop him, huh? A trap for a stalker? Yeah, maybe they could, but what kind of trap would it be? It's either the kind of trap that puts Madoka in danger or puts me in danger. You look pale. I bet you've been so worried about this stalker issue, you haven't been eating properly. Am I right? I seem to have hit the nail on the head as she looks down at the ground silently.
どこにいてもあの人の影がちらついて食事をする気分になれないんです。
When you're alone, you end up thinking about things you really shouldn't. Our circumstances might be different, but I know that feeling well. Let's go to the ukiyo-en. Only guests are allowed in, so if we eat in my room, you won't have to worry about your stalker. Wait, am I planning to bring two girls? To bring Madoka and Ayane together, huh?
でもあなたに迷惑が。相談しておいてなんですけど、ストーカーの矛先があなたに向かったら。
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Don't worry, I might be quite lacking in a lot of ways, but I'm a guy, and I have some physical strength. Huh, you have good confidence. The other guy, the stalker, is also a guy, you know. There's just one problem. I think we should tell Ken, the owner of the ukiyo-en, about this stalking business. If you're coming by my room, I'll probably have to explain things to him. Sho, don't think dirty. No, I'm not trying to think dirty. Nope, not at all. Nope. This is a family-friendly visual novel game. Yep. Not the other kind of visual novel.
はい。そのことは構いません。
Huh? Really? I'd been expecting her to flatly refuse, so I sound a bit foolish now. But the stalker don't seem to be strong. Yep, he doesn't seem so, but maybe he's still dangerous. I mean, even if the stalker doesn't seem strong, well, he could still fight back, right? Yeah, it's kinda dangerous.
すべてを隠して助けてもらおうなんて筋が通らないと思いますし、そのあたりはあなたを信じます。
Who knew it would feel this good to be relied upon and trusted by someone? Pretending not to notice the increase in my heart rate, I gave Madoka's hand a squeeze.
もしかして手をつないだまま右京園まで行くんですか？
Let's buy a gun just in case. I don't think you can buy a gun in Japan. Well, I'm sure the gun are not like freely available for civilians there. She asked me a little shyly. Huh? You don't want to? I just took your hand because I thought it would be bad if I lost you in all these people. Nice excuse. I'm gonna use that next time. Next time there's a chance.
いえ、そのダメというわけじゃないんですけど、そのちょっと恥ずかしくて。
She hangs her head. Her face flushed red. Oh crap. You're probably not supposed to touch people so unreservedly in Japan, are you? Then a katana. Rangetsu style. We're gonna need Rokuro here. He would happily chop that guy up. Probably. In my own country, we hug and even kiss by way of greeting. You kiss by way of greeting, huh? Is that even normal? So I hadn't thought much of it, but for Madoka, holding hands with someone probably isn't considered normal. Plus, she's being stalked, so I probably should have been more careful. Fail. I hardly tried to pull my hand back, but Madoka holds on to it. Oh. Madoka?
大丈夫ですから。つないでいてもいいですか？あなたに手をつないでいてもらうと、なんだか安心しますから。
It's good that it helped. Sure, if you're okay with it, I won't let go.
ありがとうございます。
And off we go. He's following. Hang on, let me quick save. Yeah, also in Italy, kissing on the cheek to greet someone. Oh, really? Kiss on the cheek to greet someone? Oh, I just knew that. Well, I thought people only hugs when they want to greet someone. Hugging seems normal, but kissing is just new to me. Sure enough, as I walk along the road to the ukiyo-en hand in hand with Madoka, the stalker follows along behind us. I should probably walk her back afterwards. It feels a bit dangerous to let her go on her own. Not knowing what the stalker is thinking makes it even scarier. For Madoka, it must have been terrifying.
おや、そちらの女性は？
Ah, it's good that we meet you here out before we go to our room. When we arrive at the ukiyo-en, Ken happens to be outside and he comes over to greet us.
はじめまして。渡辺まどかと言います。
Madoka bows deeply to him. I mean with family and friends, not with random people. Well, even among friends here in Indonesia, you don't just kiss. You don't just kiss on the cheek like that. Well, maybe yeah, we hug, yes, but we hug, maybe handshake, but not kiss, even to friends. So that's still kinda a bit surprising to me.
ああ、はじめまして。なかなか礼儀正しいお嬢さんやな。君の彼女なんか？
Huh, you're quick to draw a conclusion, Ken. No, you can't just answer things like that. I hurriedly wave my hand in denial of Ken's teasing words.
そやかて、仲よう手つないで帰ってきたんやから、てっきりそうなんかな思ったんや。
It's not like that. I was thinking of having lunch with Madoka in my room.
君の部屋で？
And he's gonna think about, he's gonna misunderstand things again. Ken looks startled for a moment, then speaks in a troubled tone.
君は知らんかもしれへんけど、日本やと宿泊客以外のお客さんは。
I know, but there is a reason.
事情？
Seemingly sensing something from Madoka's expression and her silence, Ken nods once, then continues on.
なんや、込み入った事情のようやな。とりあえず、君の部屋に案内しはりなさい。
Okay.
私もすぐ行くよし。話はそこで聞かせてもらうことになる思うけど、あんたも大丈夫やったかな？
Okay, that's cool.
はい。ご迷惑をおかけします。
Madoka is apologetic, but Ken just smiles politely at her and gently shakes his head.
ああ、困った時はお互い様や。せやけど、あんたの困ってはることに私たちが役に立てたらええんや。
People should help each other out in their times of need. That's really great. With a wry smile, Ken disappears into the back of the inn. It's okay, Madoka. Ken's a good person. I'm sure he'll be able to help you.
ありがとうございます。
She flashes me a fleeting smile, and I take her by the hand and lead her to the room I was staying in.
ほんで、何があったんか聞かせてもろてもええやろか。ああ、もちろん話せる範囲で構えん。
After we're settled in my room with cups of tea from Ken, he speaks considerately. Ken, the truth is, and we tell him with a flashback.
そないなことが
Okay, will he understand the reason, or is he gonna against it? After telling him about Madoka's stalker problem, Ken looks extremely upset.
まどかさん言わはったか一人で抱え込まはって大変やったなそないな事情やったらどんだけでもこの右京園に来はればいい
Ken, thank you.
君が世話になってるそうやからな日本の祖父代わりとしては少しでもお礼したくなる
Stand in Japanese granddad. Okay, if you think yourself that. Japanese granddad? They are the last words I had expected to hear, and they warmed my heart.
すぐに食事の準備させるさかい今日は新鮮な魚が手に入った言うてたから楽しみにしてはるとええ
Yeah, we're having fish today. With that, he leaves the room. I'm so glad Ken is such a good guy. God! Just as I'm feeling relief, I look over to Madoka to see tears dripping down her cheeks. Madoka, what's wrong? Oh, should I not have told Ken after all? Flustered and bewildered as to why she's crying, I start rambling frantically. But Madoka just shakes her head in response. My Velvet wouldn't have any problem with a stalker, even without demon arm and weapons. Yep, it's the stalker who's gonna have a problem.
嫌だったんじゃなくて嬉しかったんです
She haltingly manages to get the quiet words out between sobs.
ストーカー被害に遭って警察も誰も助けてくれなくて頼れる人は誰もいないんだって思ってましたそれなのにあなたはまだ出会って数日なのにちゃんと聞いてくれて私を助けようとしてありがとうございますああもう何言ってるんでしょうねいろいろちょっと言葉も変ですみません
You don't have to apologize for that, Madoka. Before I realize it, I'm hugging Madoka tightly. Hey. Before you realize it, huh? You can rely on me for anything. There might not be much I can do, but I'll help you whenever you are in trouble. God, sorry for suddenly hugging you like that. When I was little, my mom used to do this to make me feel better. So, I wasn't being creepy or anything. The more I make excuses, the further I dig myself into my hole. And the more it sounds like I had an ulterior motive. And I would come to her to protect her. Yep. Yeah. She's gonna be thankful for that. As my mind is racing for how I can make sure Madoka doesn't misunderstand, I hear her giggling. Man, I'm starting to crying. Yep, stories. Her emotion is really good. The VA also does a good job at conveying it.
ありがとうございます私あなたに出会えてよかった
Wiping her tears away, she shows me her first real smile of the day. It's good that we help her, huh? At least now that she doesn't have any. Well, I'm not sure if the stalker problem is gonna be gone this easily, but she has less things to worry about now. Are you sure you don't want me to walk you back? You live quite far away, and I'm worried, so I'd be happy to take you home. Madoka stays at the Ukiyo-en a while longer, but of course she can't stay overnight, so I see her off from the entrance. We ended up spending all day here. The sun's already setting. I look up at the reddening sky, feeling a mix of regret at not having got any job hunting done, as well as a sense of accomplishment at having helped Madoka. So which one is better, huh? Finding a job or helping Madoka?
ありがとうございます。でもまだ明るいですし、大丈夫。
Well, what is it? What's happening? Her smile suddenly freezes, and following her stare, I see a man standing there, smiling.
まどかさん、ずいぶんと長くその人と一緒にいたんですね。大丈夫ですか？あんまり言いたくはないですけど、文化の差もありますし、近づかない方がいいですよ。
Has he been waiting here all day? A chill runs through me at the thought of such a level of obsession. What should I do? I don't think you're supposed to provoke people like this, but... Wait. Save? Can I save? I can save. I can save here first, but I'm definitely gonna stand up to the stalker. There's no way I'm telling her Madoka to call, like, helping her passively like this. Get away from her. My Japanese comes out crudely, but I try to enforce that he needs to stop this stalking business.
何を言ってるんですか？それは僕のセリフですよ。あなたこそ僕の恋人に近づかないでください。
Your girlfriend? I think you're misunderstanding something. Girlfriend? What the heck are you on about?
僕はまどかさんに告白をして付き合うことになったんです。これって恋人同士でしょ？
何を言ってるんですか？私、あなたの告白を受け入れたことなんて。
See, she rejects you. Stand up to the stalker. Yes, that's what I did.
いいんですよ、まどかさん。
The guy, Sota, cuts Madoka off, an ominous smile spreading across his face.
この人は何か勘違いしているんですよね。僕たちは愛し合っているのに、あなたは魅力的だから妙な男を引き寄せる。
The weird one here is you, okay? Not me. Wait. Hey. The game kinda bugs. Despite what I'd heard from Madoka, I hadn't realized he'd be this delusional. I understand why the police said not to provoke him. Even so, if they told me to ditch Madoka for my own safety, that would be a whole other matter.
大丈夫ですから。人が多い場所だったら他の人に助けを求められます。私、このまま家まで帰ります。
Is it okay? Is it really okay? She says it firmly, but I can immediately tell how scared she is from the way her voice is shaking. Even if she asks someone for help, if this guy says he's her boyfriend, a stranger will probably just assume it's a lover's thief. I can't see, bro. Wait, what? Oh, hang on. Oh. So this happens when the game kind of bugs, huh? Okay, you should be able to see it now. No, I'll walk you home. I didn't realize you were so delusional. I can't let you go home alone.
だから何言ってんだよ。のどかさんは僕の恋人なんだから、僕が彼女の家まで送っていくって言ってるだろ。
That's why you're wrong. But yeah, he's not listening.
被害者の外人がさ、シャシャリ出てくるんじゃないよ。
Now I see it. Okay. That's good. The man's eyes are wild, and his gaze is enough to send a chill up my spine. Killer gaze. Who's this? Can. Just as I'm wondering what I should do, Ken appears from the inn.
ここで騒がれますと迷惑やさかい、はよう帰っておくれやす。
Ken directs his words firmly at Sota. He's probably both offering us a lifeboat as well as genuinely annoyed about the disturbance outside his inn. Yeah, scram. Sota glances at Ken, but seems to want to avoid any further trouble as he turns his back on us. Go with the Rasengan, Ken. That's gonna be too much for the skinny guy.
まどかさん、僕は信じてるから。
I don't even want to imagine what it is he believes. With those last words, he walks off dejectedly. The rest of us remain where we are in silence for a while. I'll walk you back, Madoka. Deciding that there's no way I can let her go home alone, I thank Ken, then take Madoka by the hand and lead her away from the inn. Yep, we're definitely walking her back home. Hang on, let me walk. Let me drink a bit. After that, I'll walk through the town together with Madoka. Can you hear my voice? Is my mic position good enough? The stalker is behind us the whole way, but either because there are a lot of people around, or because he never planned to do anything from the start, all he does is follow. Madoka, if it's okay with you, shall we meet up again tomorrow?
どうしてですか？あ、もしかして行きたい場所でも。
I can hear you. Okay, that's great. No, I'm just concerned about you. I shake my head slowly, looking her straight in the eye. I might not be able to do anything, but I can at least see you tomorrow and listen to you then. Madoka's eyes widen slightly in surprise. Did I say something weird?
いえ、ただどうしてあなたがそこまでしてくれるのかがわからなくて、いつもそんな風に優しい人なんですか？
It's my turn to be surprised. Am I kind? I wasn't trying to be. How should I answer that? I'm thinking over it when Madoka starts to giggle. Madoka? Why are you laughing? I'm bewildered by the sudden change in her expression. Something's making her smile. Something's fun for her.
だって優しい人なんですかって聞かれて、そこまで真剣に悩む人初めて見たから。
Okay, maybe that's strange, yes. My reaction must have been pretty funny as she laughs until tears come to her eyes. I don't know how I did it, but for now, I'm just glad she's smiling. Oh, I'm kind only with kind people. Yeah, it's someone once told me that the word is like a mirror, so if you're kind to people, other people will be kind to you, or if other people are kind to you, you repay that kindness, something like that.
家まで送っていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
Oh, so that's her home. Don't worry about it. It's nothing you need to thank me for. Shall we meet at the same cafe again tomorrow?
はい、大丈夫です。
If your stalker is looking around and you can't leave the house, I'll come and pick you up, so don't worry. Madoka looks relieved to hear this.
ありがとうございます。おやすみなさい。
With that, she head towards her apartment building's elevator. However, as I watch her back recede into the distance, I have a niggling bad feeling. What bad feeling? Day 4, the story is still not done. I think this stalker will attack us. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm... well, that's the worst case scenario I'm thinking about. Hang on, let me save. How long has I been streaming? Is it been 1 hour? Hang on. 1 hour 15 minutes. Let's continue for a little while before I end the stream. Maybe in another 30 minutes or something. What's going on? I can't sleep because of this bad feeling. It was already well into the night by the time I'd seen Madoka home, then returned to the inn myself. I took a late bath, got ready for bed, then climbed into my futon, but when I look at the clock, it's already past midnight. I toss and turn in this still unfamiliar futon. I wonder if Madoka is okay. I turn over yet again, then sit up. I can't sleep like this. Maybe I'll ask Ken for a beer. But then I remember the time and realize that Ken will already be asleep. It wouldn't be fair to wake him at this time. There's nothing I can do but try and sleep, even if it doesn't seem likely. Go try read something. That will help. The next morning, in the end, I didn't sleep well at all, so I had arrived early at the cafe where I had arranged to meet Madoka. This is weird. She's late again today. It's already an hour past the time we were supposed to meet. I tried calling Madoka's cell phone, but why is it worse than yesterday, huh?
おかけになった電話番号は現在電源が入っていないが電波の通じない場所に
And we cannot contact her. Madoka, what's going on? Did something happen last night? Unable to sit any longer, I leave the cafe and decide to go over to Madoka's place. Huh? When I arrive at Madoka's apartment, there's a big truck parked outside the building, and a haggard-looking Madoka is carrying boxes to it. What? What's happening? Madoka?
そういえば今日約束を。すみません。うっかり忘れてしまっていました。
I have a bad feeling, though I did too. Something happened, but well, we still see her now. I hope nothing is serious happening. Her voice is lifeless, and her expression is completely different to yesterday. What happened?
昨日あれからあの人が来てドアをガチャガチャしたりインターホンも鳴らしたりが続いたんです。
He keeps bothering her. What? No way. Why didn't you call me? I said you could call me anytime.
これ以上あなたに迷惑をかけたくなかったんです。
The smile she gives me is weak and faint. I'm such an idiot. I should have made it clear to her that I absolutely don't see it as trouble. Blaming myself is too late at this point, and I clench my fists, filled with shame and regret. Is this a bad ending? Huh? Is this a bad ending?
でももう大丈夫です。私実家に帰ることにしましたから。
Okay, it's starting to look like a bad ending. Huh?
家族に相談したらすぐに実家に戻ってくるようにって。私ももう耐えられなかったので本当にありがとうございました。あなたに会えて私は嬉しかった。
She bows her head low to me and thanks me in a tear-strained voice. You have nothing to thank me for. In the end, I couldn't do anything.
いいえ、あなたのおかげで人間不信になりかけていた私は本当に救われたんです。私が弱いからここを去ることになったけどあなたに出会えたことだけは私にとっての宝物です。
Damn, so she's leaving. Tears are trailing down her cheeks, and seeing her like this makes my heart ache. Madoka, I'll help you with moving your things. Like I said before, take a katana. Yeah, I hope I can. Wanting to be able to do at least something for her, I offer my help.
ありがとうございます。それじゃあお言葉に甘えて手伝ってもらってもいいですか？
After that, I'll have Madoka back until night falls. Are you sure that's all? It seems like you still have more to pack.
はい。必要最低限のものだけ持っていきますから。あとは引っ越し業者さんに任せることになっているんです。
I see. Madoka? I'm sorry. In the end, I couldn't help you. The stalker had pushed her into moving away and hadn't been able to do a damn thing about it. We've only known each other for a few days, But even so, I had a lot of fun with Madoka, and I wanted to protect her.
いいえ、きっともう会うことはないでしょう。あなたもお元気で。
And with those final words, Madoka gets into the truck and leaves Kyoto for good, leaving behind an indescribable pain in my heart. Damn! Damn! We're going bad ending, huh? The next day, I'm at the airport, ready to fly back home. Thinking of Madoka is too painful, and I can't stay in Kyoto any longer. I wonder if I'll come back here again someday. Again, Akane, Madoka. Kyoto gave me so many encounters and partings. Right now, it's too agonizing, but once the feelings have calmed down, I want to come back. And I feel that if I do return, it will be to memories of Madoka's smiling face. Bad end, we got a bad end. Where did I do wrong? Why did I get a bad end like that? Holy crap. Where did I do wrong? I mean, we stand up to the stalker. I thought that was the right thing to do. I'm sorry, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what? We're gonna try one more time. Not this one. I think there's another option here, right? Another option here. Okay. Let's try the second option here. Maybe this is a better one. By not provoking the stalker too much. Let's try this one. If this really goes to the good ending, then we're gonna end at the good ending. It's probably best not to antagonize him. And putting my own feelings aside, you could argue that it's best for her not to be around me too much. I imagine that a lot of stalkers are probably extremely egotistical people. Maybe the choice with the stalker. Yep, we're doing the other option. Madoka seems frightened as she clutches tightly into the hem of my shirt. Madoka, I'll walk you home. I think it would be very dangerous for you to go alone in these circumstances.
いえ、大丈夫です。私、一人で帰ります。あなたに迷惑をかけたくありませんから。
Her face is pale. If anything happens, call me right away. I'll come and save you.
ありがとうございます。
After flashing a weak smile, she disappears into the crowd of people.
あなた、昨日写真を撮ってくれた人ですよね。親切にしてくれた人を悪く言いたくはないけど、僕の彼女に近づかないでください。
If she's really your girlfriend, then why does she look so down? And why is she scared of you?
それは照れているだけですよ。僕、人前でも彼女のことを好きだ、愛してるって言っちゃいますから。照れ隠しです。
Okay, this guy's imagination is way over the top. You're talking nonsense. You're just causing Madoka pain. But my words don't appear to be getting through to him, as the stalker just smirks grossly at me.
それじゃ僕はまどかさんと一緒に帰るからあなたも人の恋人に横連母しないでくださいね
With those parting words, the man also disappears into the crowd. Going after them?
人の恋人を好きになることや彼の場合には当てはまらへんと思うけどな
I think so too, Ken. Ken!
そないなことよりなんで彼女を一人で返したんや君も分かったやろ彼は思い込みが強うてえらい危険な男や
I'm about to say it's because I didn't want to provoke him, but I swallow the words before they leave my lips. No matter how you look at it, it's dangerous leaving Madoka on her own in this situation. And if she's going to be in danger either way, of course she'd be better off somewhere I can protect her. Ah, damn it! Get a grip on yourself. Ken, you're right. I'll go after her.
それがええ今やったらまだ追いつけるはずやもしどないしても手に負えんときは警察を頼りよし現行犯やったら警察も動いてくれるはずや
Yeah, I think so too, Ken. Got it! Madoka! After running through the streets for a while, I finally spot Madoka's back up ahead of me.
どうして
I'm worried about you, so I'll see you home.
ありがとうございます強がっていたけど本当は怖くて仕方なかったんです
I know you're scared. Madoka looks like she's about to burst into tears at any moment. While I'm consoling her, she guides me back to her apartment. The stalker is behind us the whole way, but either because there are a lot of people around, or because he never planned to do anything from the start, all he does is follow. Madoka, if it's okay with you, shall we meet up again tomorrow? This part of the dialogue is the same. I wonder if what happens after midnight is gonna change after this.
どうしてですかあ、もしかして行きたい場所でも
No, I'm just concerned about you. I shake my head slowly, looking her straight in the eye. I might not be able to do anything, but I can at least see you tomorrow and listen to you then. Madoka's eyes widen slightly in surprise. Did I say something weird?
いえただどうしてあなたがそこまでしてくれるのかがわからなくていつもそんな風に優しい人なんですか
It's my turn to be surprised. Okay, let's skip the scene dialogue. Maybe we can just skip it.
家まで送っていただいて本当にありがとうございます
Have faith, Sho. It will be alright. Yes, it will be alright this time. Okay, we're gonna skip this. Okay, seems like we don't have that bad feeling that we got at midnight. Or maybe we should do. Oh no, it's different. It's a different dialogue. Sometime after midnight, I received a phone call from Madoka. Hello, Madoka?
すみませんこんな時間に電話をしてしまって
Okay, what happens? Madoka's voice is trembling, and I can tell she is in a state of panic. Okay, calm down. Take your time and tell me what's the matter.
あの人がずっとインターホンを鳴らし続けていてもう1時間以上こんな
He's still harassing Madoka. Sure enough, I can hear the sound of the doorbell ringing again and again in the background. So he's still bothering her even after this. Maybe we can do something about it now. What is he thinking? He says he loves her, but all he does is make Madoka suffer.
私どうすれば他の飼い主にも迷惑がかかるし、私
Madoka, calm down. Don't panic and let's work out what to do together. Just as I'm speaking, on the other end of the line, Madoka lets out a little scream. Madoka?
ドアノブをガチャガチャってきて、このままドアを壊されるんだ。
He's even trying to destroy the door. She's too terrified to think calmly. I've gotta think for her. Okay, it's either call the police. Wait. No, not this. No, I want to save. This is another option. So let's save here. Okay, so either call the police right now. Or maybe it's time to call the police. Like, he is harassing her, right? I think he's doing enough damage to call the police. So do that. Madoka, what about the police? If they see the situation, I'm sure they'll deal with it. Call the police. I'm glad you think the same.
そうですね。警察に電話します。ごめんなさい。私、全然思いつかなくて。
It's okay. When you panic, your brain doesn't work properly. Okay, you should call them right away. Shall I call them too?
大丈夫です。明日、また喫茶店でお会いしましょう。
I hope she's okay. I hope the police do something. After hanging up my call with Madoka, I get back into my futon, filled with a sense of unease. Okay. Once the sun is up, I go straight to Madoka's apartment, unable to wait for our scheduled meeting.
どうしてここに？
Huh? Why are you asking? Of course I'm worried, huh? I was worried about you. What happened last night?
電話していることに気づいたらしくて、警察が来た時にはもういませんでした。
Whew, that's good news. Madoka looks haggard, and I suspect she hasn't slept a wink. Madoka, let's go to the ukiyo-en. You look like you're about to collapse. She surely won't be able to rest here out of fear of the stalker. But I'm sure she'll feel safer at the ukiyo-en with me, Ken, and the other staff around. Yep, it's gonna be safer there.
でも迷惑をかけるわけには。
You're coming, and I won't take no for an answer. Damn, the police couldn't catch him. Yeah, right? That stalker managed to run away. He's still gonna cause trouble for Madoka. If only the police were able to catch him, it's gonna be good ending. I took hold of her hand firmly and start walking with her to the ukiyo-en. When we arrive at the ukiyo-en, Ken is there to greet us.
いやあ来ると思ってたらその通りやったな。まず軽くなんか食べてから眠るとええ。
It's nice to have someone thoughtful like you, Ken. Ken is waiting at the entrance, as though he'd known all along this would happen. Ken,
話は後や。まずは彼女を休ませたることを優先に考え
Okay. Around an hour later, I'm finally back in my room. Wait, did I skip something? Let's see the log. Wait, what happened? What happened? Huh? Wait. The game kinda. Oh yeah, you. You can see the game right now. Hang on. The game kind of freezes a bit just now. I'm not sure why. But at least now I know that if that happens, I have to check my stream. You should be able to see the game now. After a while, I go to check Madoka and find her sleeping deeply.
まどかさんは
Ken also draws by to check on her and sticks his head around the sliding door to ask me. Oh, Ken, she's asleep, fast asleep. I really don't know how to thank you for all of this.
ええよええよ今日困ってたんは君たちやけど次困るんは私かもしれへんからな私が困った時は君に頼らせてもらうよって
His joking words fill me with relief.
彼女随分と参ってるようやなこのままやと危険やないかな先に心の方が壊れてまいそうや
I hope that doesn't happen. I see it. Okay, that's great. Yes, but I have no idea what to do about it.
今回は逃げた言うても人目もはばからんと彼女の家まで来るようになったいうことは今までのような付け回しだけで済むとは考えん方がええ
You're right. Ken's words are something that I've already considered. Until now, he'd just been following her. But tonight, he'd really gone off the deep end and started to harass her. I'm the cause, aren't I? Ken doesn't say anything. I don't have to ask to know that that means yes. There probably weren't any other guys in Madoka's life until now. That's why the stalker kept things at that level. But when she became friends with me, he started to get panicked, and his actions escalated to harassment. They say that love and hate are two sides of the same coin. Judging by this guy's deeds, I think that's probably true. With just one move on their part, you can start to hate the person you love the most, like they're your worst enemy.
とりあえず彼女が起きた後に今後の対策を話し合うた方がええな
Yeah, we should do that, Ken. Now the stalker is an official criminal, so he has to hide. Yep. He already harassed Madoka, so Madoka has the reason to call the police.
無駄かもしれへんけどもっぺん警察に行くことも考えた方がええ
What do you mean futile? Going to the police is a good idea now. Okay, I'll talk to her when she's awake. I don't particularly want to bring it all back up for her, but since nothing can be resolved without a discussion, I have no choice. Madoka awakes when the sky has already started to turn orange.
すみません。少しだけ休ませていただくつもりが、こんな時間まで。
いや気にせんでええゆっくり休めたんやったらよかった
ありがとうございます。こんなにゆっくり眠れたのは久しぶりでした。
It's good that you can sleep now, huh? At this, Ken and I exchange slightly sad looks.
君が眠ってる間に話してみたんやけどもういっぺん警察に行きまへんか
警察に。でも警察は実害がないとどうにもならないと言っていました。中にはつけ回すくらい別にいいんじゃないっていう人もいて。
What do you mean nothing wrong with just following someone around? That's already well, I don't know how the law goes over there. So we can only do as the police says. That's terrible. Even though you were so scared, they aren't fit to be police officers.
警察言うても人間や。人間いうもんは実際に自分が味わわんとその怖さも悲しさも分かれへんもんなんや。って言うてもさすがにその対応した警察官には腹立たしさを覚えるけどな。
Ken sounds disgusted too.
わかりました。私もう一度警察に行ってみます。
I'll come with you and ask them to apprehend the stalker too.
ありがとうございます。正直に言うと一人で行くのは不安だったから、あなたがいてくれてよかったです。
Madoka sounds relieved, and so we decide to go to the police station together right away.
そう言ってもね。
After that, Madoka and I go to the police station and discuss the stalking issue, but
君の言葉を疑ってるわけじゃないんだけど、証言だけではどうしようもないんだよ。
is that it? So you have to do actual harm?
ストーカー法が厳しくなったとはいえ、実際に被害がないと警察としても動けないんだよね。
What kind of law is that? Madoka hangs her head dejectedly, as though she had expected this response all along. But look how scared she is, and you're still not going to do anything?
何かしてあげたいけど、今のままじゃ証拠不十分で事情聴取してもすぐに釈放なんだよ。こういうのって線引きが難しいから、現行犯でもない限り捕まえるのは厳しいと思うよ。
The police officer sounds a little apologetic. I fold my hands into fists, seething with frustration.
もういいです。行きましょう。
Madoka tugs weakly at my shirt, and unable to stand it anymore, we leave the police station. But the call was not recorded. It seems not. The guy didn't call Madoka. Madoka called us, and we probably didn't record that. And whatever the guy said, maybe it's not heard over the phone. That night, I decide to stay over at Madoka's apartment, and Madoka accepts my offer surprisingly easily, probably out of fear. Actually, thinking about it, maybe this is really rude of me. You just realize that now, huh? I remember seeing something in a movie about it being frowned upon to stay in a girl's room when she's not your wife.
そうなんですか？でも私はあなたがいてくれてすごく心強いです。
It's good to see that I help.
けどその反面申し訳ないなって気持ちもあるんです。結局私のことに巻き込んでしまって。
You worry too much? I heard that Japanese people tend to be quite humble, but I think you're especially so. Maybe we should call Batman. You know, when justice doesn't work, he's busy in Gotham right now. He doesn't have any time to fly to Tokyo.
そうですか。
it's probably also to do with her personality. After all, Akane is Japanese too, but she seems like the straightforward type. Anyway, you should sleep if you can. I'll be right here. Oh, do you mind if I read that manga? It seems to have a lot of volumes, so it'll be perfect to pass the time. I point to a row of manga on the bookshelf, and Madoka looks a little surprised.
構いませんけど、漫画の中の漢字とか読めますか？
Can we? I'm not sure. My kanji isn't perfect. I can only read a little. Or maybe with Google Translate's help I can. Sure, I can read the basics. And with manga, you can tell a lot from the pictures, so it's no problem.
わかりました。
Oh, oh. What's that? There's the sound of someone pounding at the door, and Madoka's expression freezes. He's here. He's here. Bothering Madoka again. At first his tone is gentle, but it soon grows harsher, and Madoka trembles.
もうやめてください。私、あなたの恋人でも何でもないんです。迷惑しているんですよ。
This guy is in denial. The words he's spouting through the door are all his own fantasies, and listening to them is pissing me off. Madoka, shall I go out there? You're scared, right?
いえ、私が行きます。これ以上、もう怯えていたくないから。もういい加減にしてください。これ以上、私を苦しめないで。
やっとドアを開けてくれたね。僕のことが好きだから開けてくれたんでしょ。嫌いな相手にドアは開けないもんね。
Madoka is shaking like a leaf, and I step forward out of the room.
やっぱりお前がいたのか。
Quit this crap. Causing pain to someone you supposedly love? That isn't real love. I pull up my cell phone and thrust it out so he can see the screen. I recorded everything. You can't run away anymore. Finally, we have proof. Seeing that my phone is still recording, he suddenly turns on his heel and dashes off. Wait!
あんまり深追いすると。
We have proof now, Madoka. I'm putting an end to this, right here and now. We're going to the police. Wait! We have proof! You can't run away anymore. We're chasing him. We're chasing the stalker.
そんなもの壊してしまえば証拠は残らないだろう。
The stalker suddenly stops, then spins back to face me, standing his ground.
これからもまどかさんを見守り続けるんだ。ああ
The stalker grabs an empty bottle up off the ground and raises it in the air, aiming at me. Whoopsie. I hope we can fight.
僕はまどかさんが好きなだけなんだ。どうしてお前は邪魔するんだよ。
Gah! Oh! Just as he is about to throw the bottle at me, a group of policemen surround the stalker and restrain him. Ooh. How? I didn't call the police.
私が読んだんや。まどかさんから電話をもろて君を助けてほしいよな。
I know we can count on you, Ken. I just know. I realize that I've run quite a way, and I'm now near to the ukiyo-e.
君に電話をしよう思った時、君が走ってきはったんが見えたからな。偶然やったけど、よかったわ。
Whew! What a lucky coincidence indeed.
そう話せよ。僕が何をしたって言うんだ。邪魔者を追い出そうとしただけじゃないか。
The stalker resists the police holding him back, struggling and twisting to try and escape their grip. The sight brings home to me that it's really all over, and I sink down to the ground. Whew! Before I know it, my legs have given out after running at full speed for such a long distance. Whew!
大丈夫かい？怪我は？
I sink down onto the ground, and a police officer comes hurrying over, hurling questions at me. I'm fine.
桜井さんから相談を受けていてね。ちょうど君たちがいるマンションまで行くところだったんだよ。
Huh?
君の友人が困っているから相談に乗ってあげてほしいって言われたんだ。注意とかはできなくても見回りを強化とかくらいはできるからね。
Oh. Please take a look at my cell phone. I recorded all his harassment from earlier tonight. The police officer looks a little surprised when I hold my cell phone out to him.
どっちにしても君への傷害未遂で事情は聞くことになるだろう。それがあればストーカーについても言及できる。
Huh, finally.
とりあえずこれから警察署まで来てくれ。そのストーカー被害に遭っていた子もできれば一緒に。
Okay, I'll call her now. I call Madoka. Thanks to Ken, it seems like a resolution to the stalking issue is in sight. Thank goodness. I'm sure Madoka will be overjoyed too, although she's not answering. Hmm? Just as I'm thinking this, I hear her voice, and all of a sudden she's flinging her arms around me in a hug.
よかった無事で本当に無事でよかったです。
I can hear the tears in her tone, and I'm at a loss for how to respond. However, I'm sure that this will be the last time she cries. As I think this, a smile naturally spreads across my face. Ooh. Day 5.
あなたには本当に感謝しても足りないくらいです。ありがとうございました。
Ha ha ha. We solved the problem. I didn't do anything. Ken's the one who called the police. In the end, I didn't help at all.
いえ、あなたがいてくれたこと、それだけでも私の救いだったんですよ。
She repeats the sentiment, smiling brightly. She has cheered up considerably. After that, we had been questioned for a long time until Ken had said that Madoka was tired and we had been let go for the time being. We had brought the exhausted Madoka back to sleep at the ukiyo-e, where she had gone out like a light. When she had finally awoken, she had asked to go out to the cafe, and so here we were, but
もう聞いてますか？
huh? Sorry, what were you saying? Madoka had always left somewhat of a faint impression, so I'm a little startled by the slight force in her tone now. Perhaps this bright girl before me now is the real Madoka.
これからはたくさん日本のことを教えますね。あなたも知りたいことがあったら遠慮なく言ってください。
Ooh, she's gonna teach me everything we want to know. Alright. I probably have a lot to ask you.
そうなんで
Well, now that you ask, I don't know where to start.
もう何かあったんですか？今日は会ってからずっと上の空ですよ。
She sounds a little peeved. Well, I realize that that's what it must look like. The truth is, before I set out, Ken told me he had a call from my mother. She said it was about time for me to come back home. Really? We're still going to come back home? After all this? After the good ending, huh? Sheesh, 1 minute she's telling me to go, the next she wants me to come back. Mom always wants it her way. While I've been fretting over what to do, Ken had given me a wonderful suggestion. What it is? A phone call from my mom.
ああ、いつ戻るつもりなんか言うてはったな。
And what did you say to that?
まだ何も言うてん。せやけど、君が日本に住むつもりかもしれへんいうことだけは言わせてもらう。
I nervously clenched my fists. And what did my mom say to that? I'm sure she said there's no way I can do that, right? A trip is one thing, but knowing my mom's personality, I can easily imagine her saying no way to me living abroad.
君の好きにさせる言うてはった。故郷で何も選べへんかった君が日本に住むて自分から言うたんなら応援するな。
I'm a little shocked by Ken's words. Whew, we got permission to live here. I never thought she'd say something like that in a million years.
まだ君は日本に来て数日しか経ってへん。もう少しじっくり考えてみるとええ。
Yep, we're gonna think about it.
もし君が残るつもりやったら、私はここで働いてもろてもええと思って。
I can't comprehend his words right away. I had never expected to hear such words said to me, someone who ended up as a NEET even in my own country. And honestly, it was hard to tell if he was serious from Ken's impish expression.
面白い顔してはるな。そない構えんでもええ。
What kind of face do I make, huh? I don't know what kind of face I'm pulling, but I'm sure it's ridiculous. After all, this is the first time I've heard Ken laugh so loudly.
じっくり考えてみてもええんちゃうか。
With that, Ken leaves the room.
もう聞いてますか？
She's mad again. Madoka's angry voice brings me back to reality. Sorry, what were you saying?
もう聞いてないじゃないですか。
I admit that I haven't been listening, and of course, Madoka is annoyed. Having said that, even if I tried to cover it with some vague answer, she'd probably still have been pissed. I puzzle over what would have been the correct thing to do. Really, all I'm doing is putting off the problem of whether to stay in Japan or return home.
何かあったんですか？悩んでいるような顔をしています。
I'm a little surprised that she can see through me like this, despite only knowing me for a few days. Well, I guess it was pretty obvious my mind was elsewhere. Yep, it's obvious. Feeling a little remorseful, I pick my next words carefully. Nah, I think I'm just a bit tired after everything that happened yesterday. You must be tired too, right? I wave my hand around and gloss over it, but Madoka looks even more annoyed.
ごまかそうとしないでください。あなたは私を助けてくれました。今度は私が力になりたいんです。
We can't lie to her after what happened, huh? She clasps my hand tightly in hers and looks up at me earnestly. While I'm a little taken aback by this new resolute behavior from her, when faced with her earnest expression, I feel like I have to tell her. I didn't want to talk about this with her if I could help it, but it might hurt Madoka if I tell her I might be going back home. Or am I just being conceited? Resolving myself, I take a deep breath, then inform her of the situation, picking each word carefully. I had a call from my mother and I'm thinking about whether to go back home or stay in Japan.
帰国
She looks a little hurt to hear that. While I do want to stay in Japan, I'm also unsure if I'd be able to hack it in a foreign country. Come on, have confidence. It's not like I'd just be moving to a different town. Starting a new life in another country must be way more difficult than I imagined. A problem shared is a problem halved. Yes! That's the lesson we learned last week. Don't forget about it. A problem shared is a problem halved. Are you not going to say anything?
あなたが困っているなら助けたいと思います。けど帰国するかしないか、それはあなたが自分で決めなきゃいけないことだと思います。私が日本にいた方がいいと言ってもあなたが選んだ道じゃない。自分で選ばなきゃ後悔すると思うんです。
To an outsider, these might sound like harsh words, but they come from Madoka's heart and a place of concern for me. I was trying to be sneaky just now. I was trying to get Madoka to decide something for me that I couldn't decide myself. Ashamed of myself, I hang my head, unable to look Madoka in the eye. Ha! It's my 5th day in Japan. It's time for me to make up my mind. Thanks, Madoka. I'll think about it a bit more myself. I'll choose a path I won't regret.
はい、それがいいと思います。じゃあ今日はこれでお開きにしましょうか。考えながら観光とかしてもあんまり楽しくないでしょうし、今は自分のことを考えるべきだと思います。
She's a nice bright girl like this, without the stalker problem.
何より私も疲れましたし。
I'm not in agreement with her proposal. What do I want to do? I'm on my way back to the ukiyo-en. Looking up at the sky, I think back on the days I've spent here in Japan. I think of Ken, of the places I visited, and then of Madoka. I choose the path of justice, and we're gonna be heroes. Tokusatsu, Kamen Rider. What do you call Kamen Rider in the West? My decision is there's gonna be wait. Why do you think that was good? I want to save. There's gonna be a choice after this, should we? This one. Oh, I thought there's gonna be an option, select option like this. When the time limit my mother has set is up, I call Madoka to meet me at the cafe.
帰国するっていつですか？
We're going home. I'm planning on taking the last flight tomorrow. Why are we going home? Why is that your decision?
明日？そんな急にどうして？
I'm not surprised by her reaction. When I told Ken that I was leaving tomorrow, he said I should take some more time to think about it. I'm leaving because I want to come back to Japan as soon as possible. I'm going to think more seriously back at home. about myself and what I want to do with my life. To be honest, I don't understand my own feelings. I know that I find Madoka, who has stood up to her stalker, really brave and really attractive. But when I ask myself whether it's love, I get the feeling that it's something a little different. If I had to choose, I'd say it's more like the feelings I'd have towards a little sister or my family.
私結局あなたには何もお礼ができないまま見送らなきゃいけないんですね。あなたのおかげでストーカーのことも解決して、ようやく普通の生活に戻れると思ったのに。まだ出会ったばかりですけど、私はあなたのことを。
Wait. I hold out my hand to cut off the words she'd been about to say. I still don't know how I feel. If I come back to Kyoto one day in the future, will you see me again then? And I think my feelings will be clear to me then. I'm making her wait. I don't even know if she'll still feel the same way by then. But if I just keep going with the flow, and if we start dating without me even being sure about my feelings, I'm sure I won't feel good enough for her. I'm returning to my hometown for now, so that doesn't happen. Even though I've made up my mind to leave, I still kept trying to justify my decision to myself. Maybe this is my weakness.
明日見送りに行ってもいいですか？いえ、ダメと言われても絶対に見送りには行かせてもらいますから。
I can't help but smile at her decisive tone, which is so unlike her. The next day, I've come to the airport with Ken and Madoka to take the last flight of the day.
君が来て1週間ちょっとやな。なんや、あっという間に過ぎた気がするな。
Yeah, a week gone by in the blink of an eye, huh? Madoka looks up at me with reddened eyes. I feel guilty that there's a part of me that's slightly pleased to think she's been crying over me. Don't feel guilty. Well, maybe you should feel guilty a little, but I'll come back to Japan again one day, and when I do, the first thing I'll do is come and see you both.
私はついでやないのか？
If you wanna be second, you can, okay? You're gonna be the second person I meet. I can understand his decision. Yeah, it's like he wants to make everything clear, make his feelings clear first before making the big decision, which is understandable, and maybe when he comes back, he's gonna be more decisive about his life. No, of course not. Say yes, damn it. I falter a little as I respond to his teasing.
ずっと京都にいますから。またいつかあなたと会う日までずっとこの町にいます。そしていつかあの言葉の続きを聞かせてくださいね。
She smiles as she says it, that same gentle smile as the first time I met her. Thank you for everything. I bow my head deeply, then turn to the ticket gate. Damn. Well, even though we part with her, it's still a good parting. It's not like a bad ending or a sad ending or something like that. This is only a temporary parting. I don't know when it'll be, but I'm sure I'll return here to Japan. What was that? Japan is a foreign land where the culture, the way of thinking, everything is different. But the bonds I've formed here will call me back. Goodbye, Japan. Until next time. Whew. Oh, we got this. Normal N. Is that another N? It says normal N. Was that a good N? Huh? Anyway, that was really good for a normal N. A really good story, a really good novel. I really love it. It's so touching to the heart. And who knows, maybe we're gonna see the similar story with Akane. Well, but I have to play Akane next time I play this game. Anyway, that's it for my stream tonight. I'm gonna end it here now. Thank you for accompanying me until the game ends. Otsukare, otsukare. Mata kite. Mata ao ne. See you next time.